Good morning, everyone. It's Mary Agnew with the Sacred Threshold. It is Sunday, June 23rd, 2024. It is time for our Sunday morning chat, card of the week, meditation, all rolled into one. So before I get started, I wanted to remind you guys that I am doing a free intuitive readings on Thursday evening, this coming Thursday. 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, 5:30 Mountain, 4:30 Pacific. I'll drop a link down below. It is free, but I do like to keep these intuitive readings, I like to keep them small enough that I can see everybody. So I do limit the number of people. There will be a link for you to sign up to register. It's free though. So this Thursday evening, join me. I don't know what kind of fun we'll get up to, but I'm sure Spirit will have something in mind for us that we'll get to play. So, all right, guys. So this week, what a busy week, huh? We had the summer solstice, which some people are like, yay, longest day of the year. It's finally, Then there are the other ones, like me, who are like, yay, it's the longest day of the year. Now the days start getting shorter and winter is coming back, because fall and winter are my jam, no doubt about it. Summer, not so much. So there was a lot of energy surrounding that. So I don't know how you felt with that. And then on Friday, we had this gorgeous full moon. I hope that you had clear skies and could see it, but even if you couldn't, the energy was there. So there was that double energy this week. Could have left you feeling kind of scattered, could have actually left you feeling a little hyper or a little depressed, almost like this is too much. So, give yourself some grace. The other thing I want you to give yourself grace about is there is so much pressure, isn't there? Oh, it's the summer solstice. What are you going to do? We got to do a ceremony. Oh, it's the full moon. That means this, and you've got to do this. And sometimes we're just not into it, right? We're not into it. And sometimes you need to honor yourself. And where are you? Where are you? And so I'm not a big fan of this. You've got to on this certain day. And if you don't, oh my God, you're a spiritual failure. No, Spirit's going to take us wherever we are, when we are, how we are. We're always going to be loved. We can always find that light. I mean, I saw so many posts on the solstice. Oh, embrace the light. The light is available to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And, the full moon, yes, there is a definite energy there. But shamanically speaking, we believe that energy is available to us 48 hours before and 48 hours after. I can't tell you how many people I talked to this week who were stressed out because they didn't have their ceremonies lined up. They didn't feel like they were good enough because they didn't have, in mind, oh, I'm going to do this giant fire ceremony and I'm going to be up. And don't do that. Spirit loves us. Let's be kind to ourselves. I mean, I think that is way more important. I'm not a big one. I'm not a one at all to believe that Spirit's ever going to judge us. No, Spirit is pure love, pure acceptance. So they're not going to be judging us whether we do a ceremony. Is it nice? Yes, I love to do ceremonies. I'm not so stuck on it has to be this time, this day, this place, this way. I think the ceremonies that we create in our heart and we do silently, quietly, are every bit as effective as the ceremonies that we do in group. So if this week got away from you and you didn't do a great ceremony for either the solstice or the full moon, don't stress about it. Go outside today, look outside your window, do a mind journey, and put your hand on your heart and say, thank you, thank you, thank you, in whatever words and ways speak to you to express your gratitude and your oneness with Spirit. So let's take a look, guys, see what the energy of this week coming up looks like. And the card is participation. Now, I know it'll be very hard to see on this card, but these four figures, they are sitting around a table. One palm is up, one palm is down. And that's the giving and receiving. That is so important. I know I've talked about this many times, but as women in particular, or as parents, we're taught to give, and you do to keep your little ones alive. But at some point, you've got to fill your tank too, giving and receiving. And it is very much about sitting in this sacredness, sitting in ceremony, listening to your guides. If you have a group of friends to gather with, fantastic, have these deep conversations. But if you don't, or if they're at a distance and it's just not going to work out, I want you to try and remember this week to sit with your guides, giving your appreciation and receiving their guidance, their love, their presence with you. We get so busy that we forget to tap into this beautiful, beautiful presence of our guides in our lives. You know, remember, and you guys may have seen this meme, I thought it was so appropriate, but a couple of years ago, everything was FOMO, fear of missing out. And now the thing is JOMO, joy of missing out, that being by yourself, being solitary, not going out, is a form of self-care. And I think that's really true for a lot of people in general, but it's also really true right now. We're all maxed out, aren't we? We're maxed out with politics. We're maxed out with this, and kind of circling about to what I was talking about earlier. I think we also get maxed out if we are on a spiritual journey, that we're not doing enough, we're not doing it right, we're not doing it at the right time. So we get maxed out on that too. Well, rather than abandon it, oh, I can't do it, I'm not doing it right, so I might as well not do it at all, tap into the participatory part of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Spirit will understand. Spirit and your guides want to work with you. So that will be the energy to consider this week. And so let's do a quick little meditation. Let's do a meditation connecting with our guides. How about that? Rubbing those palms together, activating the chakras, hands on your heart. Lower your eyes. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. As you say, I love you, I love you, I love you to yourself. We always start with love. We always start with love. And I'd like you to picture yourself in your favorite place, whether that be in nature, in the mountains, the rivers, the ocean, the desert, or actually if your favorite place is sitting in your backyard, wherever that might be. I'd like you to find yourself there now and feel your energy body dissolve, almost as if you become invisible because you have become one with your surroundings. There is no you. There is no tree, no ocean. It is all one living energy. And it might help to envision that as pure light, and envision your body dissolving into pure light. It's safe, you're held. And in that pure light, invite and sense another being stepping forward. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, they have black hair and blue eyes. I never see my guides that way. I see my guides as beings of light. So that may help as well. Feel this light step towards you. Take a deep breath and ask if they are there to work with you at this time. Know that this is safe. We are in divine light, divine time, sacred time. And sense their presence. You might hear words, you might feel emotions. You might just sense their being sitting close by you. And know that you can visit with them at any time. The more often you visit with them, the more you will sense their presence. It's just like making friends. The very first time you meet somebody is entirely different feeling than the 100th time you meet them. So it is important for us to take the time and invest the energy to get to know them. You know, as humans, we're born with free will. They cannot force us. They will not force us. Whew. But we can initiate that friendship, that relationship. Now, while we are beings of light, all connected, I want you to expand that connection out to your family, your friends, your neighbors. Out to the country you're in, to the political leaders, that they remember that every decision they living being, and that they work for the highest good of all. Extend that energy, that loving oneness, that light, extend it out to the war-torn areas. Imagine that your light, that you're like a butterfly, and flapping those wings, it sends into motion that frequency of light and love. We do not know how much or who, when, or where that will positively affect the world, but make no mistake, it will. Another deep breath as you thank your guides for showing up. Another deep breath as you thank yourself for showing up. Don't get stressed out if you didn't have a monumental experience with your guide. Get to know them, visit with them, chit-chat with them. Now gather yourself back. Gather yourself back, your cells, your muscles, your bones, gather them back into the physical form that is you, and come back into your body this time, this place. Come back fully, whole and holy. Thank you all for joining with me today. Remember, the energy of this week is participation. Let's see, who can we participate with this week? Whether it's meetings, whether it's family, try to remember to participate with your guides, giving and receiving. And also remember, Thursday evening, I am doing free intuitive readings here on my Facebook page, The Sacred Threshold. So, Mary Agnew with The Sacred Threshold, thank you so much for joining with me. I will see you Thursday evening and next Sunday. All right, take care, everyone. Bye now.